Previously on Dual Destinies.
We're gonna discover the truth behind this murder mystery. You tell that asshole. Come on, we can't afford to have any weird articles written about us. The maintenance area is over in that direction. After that box! Action sequence. We're going full Super Mario Kart here. Super Apollo Kart.
Okay, so where were we?
Hi there. I see you've been doing some work on it. Myriam, you're liable to get tossed in the garbage truck if you hang around here. Well, just an empty box. And that's what you do with them. You throw them away. Wipe the past clear with crime cleaner. It's sparkling clean with brute force. Wait a minute. That's not nice. What, wipe away the evidence? Ugh. Hey, did you change boxes? I like the new look. What does it matter anymore? I was a complete failure in court today. My work, my pride, my dreams, everything I've worked so hard for, gone! It's just one court appearance. I don't think people are going to be watching it on the TVs. A failure as a reporter. Oh, this is the laptop. Apparently there's like a picture on that laptop. I guess it's like an Easter egg or something? I'm not really sure. Come to think of it, calling her a failure as a reporter might have been a bit extreme. Ugh. So it's just the heat of the moment, you know? I'm sorry, I said some things, I didn't mean them. Scold me, despise me, pack me away where I'll never see the light of day. I think you've pretty much done that already. I've been cast aside and wasted away into a big pile of mushy paper mache. Kind of feel responsible for this, but now's our chance to prod her for information while she's vulnerable. I bet that's what you were just thinking. What kind of person do you think I am? He's holding up the bracelet. You read me like a book. Well, we'll talk to her in just a second. I need to go use the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Okay, bladder's empty, let's do it. Scuttling, scuttlebutt, what are you up to? That was you on the stage earlier, wasn't it? Why'd you run off like that? Because I got the information I needed. And now I'm gonna run off with it. Take a look at this. Why are you showing me a burnt-up old rag? Oh no, that's the Governor's banner, isn't it? Oh. So this is the banner that disappeared? It's all burned up. Don't look at me, I just happened to find it in the incinerator. Another incinerator? Oh man, we're really taking it back to the old school now. Did Black Will actually make good on his threat to burn her box? What? I should probably try to find out whether someone tried to destroy this on purpose. Yeah, this banner is sounding less and less unrelated to our case, Apollo. Oh, well. Huh. Weirdo-matic, man. The depths of despair. Oh, Myriam, I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have said you were a failure as a reporter. Too late. I already decided journalism isn't for me. The last step is to erase all the photos on my PC. I'm really going to do it. Here goes! 5%? 10%? Stop! 4 years of my life down the drain. Wow, should we stop her, Athena? I don't know. Myriam, you should keep publishing your paper. I didn't mean what I said, okay? You didn't mean it. Oh no, my photos! Stop! Cancel! Abort! Too late. Game over, pal. Did you stop it in time? Deletion progress. 99% complete. There are only 2 pictures left. And I'm sure they're going to be the 2 ones that we need. The exact 2 that we need. What are you going to do now, Athena? You owe it to her to make this right. 4 years! What, am I going to take 4 years off my life and just give it to her? You know, it's like that song says, if you could stay, I'd subtract 20 years from my life. Like, who says subtract in a love song? Don't worry, Myriam, your photos may be gone. But the memory of your photographic genius will live on forever in all of our hearts. Oh, Athena, that was harsh. That was cringeworthy. Wow. Hey, Myriam, check this out. You took some amazing photos of the three of them. I'm sure they really appreciated it. Doesn't matter anymore. Obviously, I'm the ace member of the newspaper club. The only member, in fact. I know this won't make up for the photos you lost, but here are your newspapers back. Wow, just away like that. Well, you're the one wearing the box that says Crime Cleaner on it. It's about high time you erased some of your own evidence. There's no rest for the wicked. I plan on pursuing these three for as long as I live. Myriam, why are you so obsessed with Juniper, Hugh, and Robin? Obsessed? I'm not obsessed with them. It's just they were so close, ever since their freshman year. So, well... And they wouldn't let you be part of their clique? They wouldn't let you play in their Mario Party games? Yeah, I think that's the only explanation. Wait a second, you're not thinking what I think you're thinking? I don't even like Mario Party! That's exactly what he's thinking, Myriam. You want in on their little trio. Wow. I don't know crap, I just guessed. Oh. Poor thing. That's one abused laptop. Jeez. Oh man. My laptop won't turn on. Never thought my life would end so soon. A mere 17 years. Now I really feel bad. Oh, I know! Myriam, we have a laptop at the office. We'd be happy to lend it to you. What? Oh, and you have a laptop I could use? Sure, but on one condition. Don't tell anybody that we stole it. I want you to ask Junie, Hugh, and Robin if you can hang out with them. What? Like I could ever do that? Sorry, but that's the deal if you want to borrow our laptop. You scare me sometimes, Athena. You're like good cop, bad cop, all rolled into one. Fine, I'll do it. If that's all you want. Yay, I'll be by later to bring you the laptop. Wait. It's not like I owe you anything, but here. Poop. Let's give us the papers back. Oh, wait, that looks different. Looks like they're setting up the stage. Oh my, oh my. Okay. Yeah, I took them, they were putting the stage's backdrop into place. Wow, you sure have an eye for photography. From what I can make out, anyway. Those are the last two photos that didn't get deleted. They're all yours. Wow, just like that. It's too bad she couldn't just upload them to our Google Drive or something. Or to her Google Drive. Never mind. I'll see you around, scary lawyer lady. See ya. That was really impressive, Athena. What's next? Well, I'd like to talk to Hugh or Robin if possible. Okay, let's walk around and see if we can find them. Let's walk around. Do you have any idea what this might mean? Yes, nice one, Athena. Keep it up. I'm just trying to present some stuff to him. Nothing seems to really be working, though, so... Oh, well. Let's walk around. I really want to see this art room, but I'm going to try the outdoor stage first. Man, he is such a badass. Alright, now let's go to the art room. Let's see it. I want to see this place. Oh, man! Wow, is that Steve? Not really. There's a lot of stuff in here, though. Well, here it is, the art room where the grisly crime occurred. Let's start looking... Stop right there. This is an active crime scene. No unauthorized personnel allowed. What? Can't you make an exception? You won't even notice where... Freeze! I don't think so. No exceptions. Now move along. Nothing to see here. Oh, he doesn't seem very accommodating this time. Let's try again later. Okay. Well, at least we got a little bit of a preview here. Wow, is that a Sir skit down there? Lecture hall? Hallway. Oh, here we go. Alright, what do we got? Hey, that's Hugh over there. Hey, it's you. It's Hugh. Hugh, we wanted a word with you, if you don't mind. Let it be hewn into your mind. If it was Mr. Wright, then sure, but you two, meh. I knew it. There's a hint of discord in Hugh's voice. You're not getting off that easy. After all, you're a possible suspect, plus you actually confessed in court. I know, I did. Whatever. So what do you want from me? I'll make it brief, because I don't have a lot of briefs left to poop into. Okay. Alright, Mr. Briefs. Why did you confess? About your confession today. You weren't serious about that, were you? Let's just say I had no choice, thanks to a certain lawyer who failed to get the job done. Gulp. Oh, good lord. So you're really prepared to take the blame for this? Not gonna happen. The voice on the tape is female, so that rules me out. Let's put it this way. You don't actually believe that ridiculous play on words, do you? Well, my confession is just like that. A means to an end. Or, as we say around here, the ends justifies the means. I knew it. I knew it! Oh, but I usually do believe the voice is shouting Hugh O'Connor. Juniper's confession was quite advantageous for the real killer. But if Robin or I were actually the killer, we would not have confessed. It's that simple. Even you should be capable of such reasoning, or have I overestimated you? You'll make a great lawyer someday. I mean, you seem to enjoy getting under people's skin. Yes, I know. Could Hugh and Robin's confessions really prove their innocence instead of their guilt? It's gonna take some serious thinking on my part. I mean, relation to Blackwell, here we go. Are you his son? It sure looks like Prosecutor Blackwell's twisting your arm to testify earlier today. Is there some sort of secret he's using against you? No intention of saying anything more, now if you'll excuse me. Hold it! Go to your room! I'm not through with you yet. Seems the rogue prosecutor has it out for me. Oh, you know what? Yeah, well, there's that too. So he's got something on him. I don't know what it is, though. You really are a rank amateur. Even if that were true, you think I'd open up to you? So he's not denying it. That secret might be causing the discord in his voice. Then again, we have the same problem with Junie and Robin. You're just wasting your time and mine. Next question. Next bite, next bite. Court's planner. About that meeting with Professor Court on the 23rd. Why did she want to see you? I've no intention of telling you. You'll have to force it out of me any way you can. Even if you have to throw me into Hope's Peak Academy. Oh, Professor Means strikes again. Then again, Hugh is in the lawyer course. But didn't Professor Court used to say that the only good result is the truth? So why don't you drop this whole charade and just tell me the truth? The truth? How can you be so sure it will help you solve this case? The truth isn't necessarily your friend, nor Juniper's for that matter. No, you're wrong! I don't care what anyone says. I'm gonna defend Junie the right way using the truth. There's something we don't know here, and I got a bad feeling. It's just not like them to say things like that and it not actually mean something. Like, they don't trash talk you like that. Ugh. I see, very well, Miss Sykes. I'll testify tomorrow about that truth you're so interested in. Hugh, can you tell me now? So I can be prepared? But hehehe. Don't look to me if something happens to Juniper because of it. Understand? What's that supposed to mean? You'll find out soon enough, won't you? What a terrible thing to say. I thought you guys were friends. Yes, we were. Until just recently, actually. Oh? I already told Juniper, so I might as well tell you. I don't really care about her anymore. Just as I have my secrets, she has a side you've never seen. Juniper's not all sunshine and rainbows like you think she is. What are you saying? This conversation is over. I said I don't have a lot of time, and I meant it. So what are you so late for? Your next... Hugh, wait! He's gone. He doesn't care about her anymore. Why would he say that? That didn't go so well. I guess we'll just have to pin our hopes on his testimony tomorrow. Athena, what do you say we head over to the art room? Might be a nice change of pace. Change of pace. Hopefully the police have completed their investigation. Alright, we don't really have much time left anyway. That sun is going down fast. Here we go. Yes. Famous Legal Academy, 3rd floor art room. Ha ha! Why, if it isn't my little lawyer friends again? Thanks again for lowering that school banner for us earlier. Don't mention it. Helping those in need is what my brand of justice is all about. I know. So, right, so this art room was where the murder actually occurred. Suddenly he's so nice. I guess they didn't expect you to come here first. That's right, you can't see it with the naked eye, but there's blood on the floor. That area roped off in the middle of the room marks the spot. The police investigation is done, so if you want to look around, knock yourselves out. Sure thing. So what'd you find anything out? Find anything new, detective? Huh, good question. Unfortunately, the answer is nothing much yet. He sure is confident for having found nothing. But if we're talking outside of the art room, there has been a major breakthrough. Oh dear. Unless I find out what that is, I don't know what I shall do. No need for theatrics. I was told I could fill you in on this one. Wow, you saw right through me, detective. I'm impressed. Looking to get arrested for murder via unwarranted flattery, are we? Oh boy. Well, that sounded like Ringman's music just now. Oh my god. The breakthrough. The only thing that's about to break through is your ass about to break through the seat of your pants. So what's the major breakthrough you wait to mention? You wanna know? You really wanna know? You really? Come on, just tell us already. Oh, you're no fun. Anywho, we got the results of the voice print analysis back. Voice print? You mean for this tape recorder? Exactly, the voice belongs to the suspect, Miss Woods, beyond a shadow of a doubt. See right here? They analyzed the voice on the tape inside and out. So it was Juniper that said it, but she still could have been saying the name, not you're a goner. And you thought the voice on the tape was saying Hugo Connor. Thanks for the good laugh, Miss Sykes. He's the last person I want laughing at me. Well, he's a jolly fellow, it's not so bad. So now there's evidence of Juniper shouting, "You're a goner," around the time of death. If we were to take this as truth, how are we supposed to make sense of it? I don't know! I can't think of any reason why Junie would shout that in the first place. Maybe there's like something else that it sounds like that we haven't stumbled upon yet. It sounds like Ringman's music, I tell you. Hey, this area with the rope around it. That's where we detected a large bloodstain. In short, the victim was stabbed here or somewhere close by. The fact there's no visible blood means it was wiped up with something, right? Right! But we were able to detect trace amounts of blood. Merely wiping it up does not remove all evidence of wrongdoing, and that, in a nutshell, is justice, right? I'd appreciate it if you'd let me have the cool lines. Oh, sorry, man. Let's get a stool here, or a surf skit. There's a surf skit palette here. No surprise there, considering this is the art room. Looks like someone mixed yellow and red to make orange. Or was it ketchup and mustard to make ketchustard? I prefer yellow. You, on the other hand, are way too red. What's that supposed to mean? I think this is saying that the two of us have to work together to solve this case. Then we can be pumpkins! Professor Pumpkin. Oh, what if this is Professor Court sending us a message from beyond the grave? What about the blob right next to it, the one with red and green? Maybe she's implying you need more delicious greens in your diet. Are you saying Professor Court is watching over our dietary habits from the pearly gates? Well, what else is she gonna do, right? Look at this painting, though. Picture of a girl wearing a floral hat. Oh, it has the artist's name right here. C. Court. Wow, Professor Court must have painted this. So is this what they consider art? I really don't get it. I swear I've seen this girl before. There's an air of fragility about her, and those pity-inducing eyes. Who is this again? Her name's on the tip of my tongue. Maybe it's a reference to something? I'm not sure, just by looking here. Unless it's supposed to be Juniper, it does kind of have the hair that she was wearing in the first case. In fact, a lot of it matches the way she looked in the first case. It's just weird that Athena wouldn't be able to think of her name unless she's being sarcastic. There's some statues up here, some busts. 3 busts sitting on a shelf. A judge, a defendant, and Maximilian Galactica. The bearded one must be the judge, and the bummed out looking one the defendant. So, look, there's another one that's fallen onto the floor. I wonder which one fell, the lawyer or the prosecutor. Think, Apollo, think! This could tell us how tomorrow's trial will go. I'll just wait for tomorrow's horoscopes, thanks. Wow. So yeah, one did fall. Isn't that a mock trial script? Actually, there's a whole bunch of them here. Let's see. Looks like everyone from the judge course submitted one. The victim Constance Court was the Fine Art Club's advisor, so she probably spent a lot of time up here in addition to her other duties. This isn't where I'd keep a bunch of scripts, but I'd wager that's how they wound up here. Poor, stressed out, overworked Professor Court. I know exactly how that feels. You must, because your desk always looks like a tornado hit it. You're one to talk, Apollo! Me? What about Mr. Wright? Maybe we should rename the firm Wright Stuff All Over the Place Agency. How can I not look at this? Hey, look! That's you on this mobile, Apollo! A red demon! A red demon? Looks more like a snake curled around a brush to me. No, see, the antenna's in the yellow spots on its back. Anyone can see it's a ladybug. I guess that kind of makes sense. Well, I guess we'll have to agree to disagree. Yeah, I was trying to imagine it a little more than... Fine, we can investigate this further at a later date. Agreed. Okay, let's do that. You okay with that, Athena? I really regret bringing this up. Oh, no. Oh, man. I can see the other half of the building over there, and the quad and the stage down below. Yeah, this must be the window Detective Fulbright stuck his head out of earlier. How did he do that with a table there, unless he was up on top of the table? A true champion of justice always comes running to those in need. Great, and how about telling us Prosecutor Blackwell's strategy for tomorrow? Alright, let me think. Wait a minute, you're trying to trick me! Well... Oh! Hey, I'm not falling for that! So close I could almost taste it. Wow. Oh, man. Well, so what's this on the table here? It's gone. Remember that strange statue in the school camera photo? Yeah, I do remember that. Sort of. In fact, I was thinking, like, when they showed the Lady Justice statue, that was in the art photo. I got it mixed up. You're right, I wonder where it is. Robin's a member of the Fine Arts Club. Maybe she could shed some light on this? Unless somehow they rearranged the statue. Something else, I don't know. Some wire and a winch. So this is how they reel the banners in and out. There's a nice view of the stage from here. Prosecutor Gavin is still standing in front of that broken statue. So it really wasn't you, Apollo. Don't worry, you can tell me. I won't tell anyone. I'll never clear my name unless we catch the real culprit. Jeez, man. Alright, what else we got in here? Let's see. Ooh, curtains? Oh my. Look, a piece of pottery. Looks like it's already been fired. I bet Robin made it. And I bet it won't last long, not with the way she deals with her own work anyway. Yeah, it seems like such a waste. I mean, this one already has some color on it. It looks just like bloodstains, the way the glaze was dribbled onto it. Just like bloodstains? Oh boy. In justice we trust! That does look like bloodstains! We'd better examine it at once! I get it. The victim was stabbed in the middle of the room where the big bloodstain is. And then brought over here, at which point some of her blood dripped onto these pieces. That means the body very well could have been dropped from this window. In the mock trial script, the body was dropped onto a mat. Then a ball cart was used to move it over to the stage. The maintenance area is below this room, and the storehouse there has a mat and ball cart, as we have seen. So even the moving of the body was carried out just like in the script. The killer sure had a thing for Junie's script. Well, what did you expect? That's why we suspected the defendant in the first place. Well, you're wrong, and I'm gonna prove it in court. Yeah, you tell that asshole. Boy, there's a lot to look at here. Mock trial script on the floor, and nearby an envelope marked Use. I wonder if Myriam's script was ever really inside that envelope. Let's see here. By Myriam Scuttlebutt, and the title is Rouge et Noir, Crimson Blood and Dark Judgment. Not sure if I read that right. I wouldn't take part in that mock trial if she begged me. It says there are special rules allowing the payment of bribes while court is adjourned. Oh, and you can bring in up to $3 worth of fabricated evidence. It also says, welcome to the darkest mock trial ever, where the end justifies the means. It's almost like they wrote this deliberately to expose what was going on or something. The prosecution claims this is the script that was supposed to have been used. But the scripts were selected by Professor Cord, considering how much she valued the truth. I seriously doubt she'd pick a script entitled Crimson Blood and Dark Judgment. Wow, you have that title memorized already? Man. Oh boy. You know, now that I actually look at this, doesn't this kind of look like the bomb from the first case? Oh, the clock, of course. Hey, that's where the picture was taken, too. This is the clock that created that major problem for Junie. Let's take a closer look. Don't waste your time. I see what you did there. I've checked it, and it's 100% accurate. I'm sure. How'd you check it? Of course I'm sure. I compared it to my own watch. See? Detective Fulbright, didn't you notice that your watch had stopped? Uh-oh. It has? This is unacceptable! We obviously can't rely on him. Let's take a look for ourselves. Jeez, man. Just say that right where I can hear it and everything. Let's see. Wait a second. It's ahead by 1 whole hour. Well, Detective. Sorry, we took a trip to the Eastern time zone and we forgot to switch it back. This clock must have also been an hour ahead when this photo was taken. If so, that would fit perfectly with Junie's testimony. Prosecutor Blackwell won't like this. I almost feel sorry for the detective. Almost. You can at least pretend to feel sorry by wiping that big grin off your face. No. Wait just 1 minute. The clock is an hour ahead right now, sure. But what proof do you have that it was running ahead on the day of the crime? I was just gonna say. That's a good question. Well, could anyone have done it between then and now? Supposedly the murder happened just after that. I don't know. Detective Fulbright, you would agree that there is a moon outside this window, right? Sure, looks like a nice drawing of a crescent moon. But if you look at that window in the back with the winch attached to it, you'll see that the only view to be had is the opposite side of the school building. Ooh! Then what's this moon doing here? I wonder. Are we sure this wasn't taken at 7:05 in the morning? Prosecutor Gavin, you were scheduled to perform at the school festival, weren't you? That's right, but I hadn't seen this stage until yesterday. That backdrop with the starry sky and big crescent moon isn't half bad. Uh-oh. Isn't this the same as the one painted on the stage backdrop? The proof's right here, Detective. This shows it was 6 p.m. when the photo was taken. Aw, shoot. Well, that might explain it. It looks like it's hanging by the crane right there in front of the window right there, doesn't it? Holy crap.
Take that!
Take it. I know what this moon really is. It's the one that hits your eye like a big pizza pie. And if you look at this photo, you'll know too. This shows where that moon in the photo came from and the truth of Junie's testimony. What? Where? Where does it show that? If you look right here, it will all become crystal clear. Really? What shows the moon's identity and that Juniper was right? Really? Wow. Okay. Oh, hang on. Oh, I have to press present. It's silly. They were still prepping the stage, so its backdrop wasn't in place yet. This photo shows them in the process of moving the backdrop into position. I can see that. That's the big board hanging here. The size matches too. But there's no picture. That's a crucial detail. It is, but I believe what we're seeing in this photo is the back of the board. The back of the... Oh, shit! That's right, and at around 6 p.m. when this was taken, a photo of that same board was being taken from the front. What do you mean the front? The front is against the wall! That's where you're wrong. What about the window? Remember how we said the moon shouldn't even exist in this photo? Take a good look. Are you suggesting the moon is the one in the backdrop? Yes! Exactly! In short, this photo was taken while the backdrop was being moved. And as you can see here, it was around 6 o'clock when the backdrop was being set in place. Sorry, Detective. I actually feel pretty bad for him here. So the art room clock was running fast, at least as far back as the day of the murder. How can I ever face Prosecutor Blackwell now? Yes! I just blew a hole in the piece of the prosecution's evidence. Lucky we were able to do this outside of court. Just don't tell him what we found out. Let's just wait and see the surprised look on his face when we pull this one out. Well, I think we've examined pretty much everything we can. By the way, did Prosecutor Blackwell happen to tell you anything about tomorrow's trial? In justice we trust. It's no use trying to pry more information out of me. Having just learned that the clock had been 1 hour fast, means we're back to square one concerning the suspect's actions that day. I wonder what the main argument will be about now. How the body was moved would be my guess, but Prosecutor Blackwell's got his own plans. Doesn't he always? Detective Fulbright. Try as you might, I won't say another word about the investigation. You fooled me once, shame on me. No, I wasn't going to ask about that, I was just wondering if you'd seen Robin. Oh, you mean Miss Robin Newman? She was just here a moment ago, and she mumbled something about watching videos in the lecture hall. Video? What video? She's a big fan of YouTube. She has a channel, you know. Thanks, Detective. Athena, I think we should stop by the lecture hall. I think we should.